Now to major developments in two cases involving the deaths of black Americans at the hands of police. Today, a judge blocked the release for now of 20 additional hours of video in the death of Tyre Nichols in Memphis.
At the same time, there is an update following the 2020 killing of Breonna Taylor in Louisville, plus a Justice Department review that could impact police departments across the country.
CBS News' Dick Brennan here now with all the details. Dick.
Maurice and Christine, it is a truly scathing and disturbing report about the Louisville Police Department. It details the pervasive discrimination against black people and others, including the mentally ill and physically challenged. It was launched after the police shooting against Breonna Taylor in 2020. The Attorney General says it details a heartbreaking situation with awful instances of blatant racism.
The report finds that LMPD uses excessive force.
Attorney General Merrick Garland detailed how members of the Louisville Police Department engaged in widespread discrimination in many areas of law enforcement.
Some have videotaped themselves throwing drinks at pedestrians from their cars, insulted people with disabilities, and called black people monkeys, animal, and boy.
The report says the Louisville Police Department engaged in unjustified neck restraints, the unreasonable use of police dogs and tasers, and that the LMPD unlawfully stops, detains, and arrests people. And there's more.
Unlawfully discriminates against black people in enforcement activities, violates the rights of people engaged in protected speech, critical of policing, and, along with Louisville Metro, discriminates against people with behavioral health disabilities.
The report comes nearly 3 years after the fatal shooting of Breonna Taylor by Louisville police.
Without the death of Breonna Taylor, I suspect Louisville Police Department would be operating as usual.
Former Houston Police Chief Charles McClellan says the Louisville case should be a wake-up call to the nation.
When you hire the wrong people, don't train them properly, don't have the proper supervision and leadership, this how it can happen.
The Justice Department has also launched an investigation into the Memphis Police Department's specialty units after the beating death of Tyre Nichols in January. A judge today blocked 20 more hours of video of that beating from being released after an appeal by one of the 5 officers charged in the case, Desmond Mills Jr., who alleged the release of more video would be prejudicial to a jury. The Nichols family wants all the video released.
We must have transparency to get to truth, and we must have truth to get to justice.
Now, Louisville's mayor and other city officials appeared with Attorney General Merrick Garland and promised, in his words, to make changes to fix the mistakes of the past. He says the city and the DOJ have reached an agreement in principle on what the next step should be. Christine.
Dick, thank you. We will have continuing coverage in this case. If and when the additional police video is released in the death of Tyre Nichols, we will be covering it right here on CBS 2 News and online at cbsnewyork.com.